All right, kings and queens and everything in between. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been missing a couple of weeks. I missed a couple of weeks. Only because I haven't been feeling at all good, like at all. So that's why this video is coming up on the Tuesday. And yeah, it's just haven't been feeling well. And I hope that you can forgive me for the lack of videos, lack of content, and I want to go over that I have been keeping up with everything that's going on with especially Clash at the Castle. Uh, Clash at the Castle was an absolute beautiful pay-per-view, an absolute banger after banger after banger after banger. As Sheamus is touting out, getting the appreciation that he finally what that's well deserved. So yeah, it Sheamus versus Gunther was absolutely what you thought it would be, and that was an absolute brawl between these two big, massive heavy hitters, and liked every second of it. Okay, but I don't want to just talk about wrestling per se. I don't want to talk about wrestling. I do want to talk about a little bit of everything in this video. So Tuesday is just going to be like I'm gonna hear me out, everybody. Tuesday, I'm trying to do all T's, so work with me. If you can help me out, write in the comment below what the name of Tuesday's mixture of different things should be. Tuesdays talk about it. I don't know. I'm giving it a shot, but well, this is everything that has happened within the past, I guess, within the past couple of weeks or the past few days. The stuff that's fresh on my mind when it comes to different things, whether it be video games, anime, uh, Disney Plus, Marvel shows that are coming out, and everything to do, and then some of the stuff to do with wrestling. I don't want to get into like deep detail stuff of wrestling, like the backstage or on stage type of shenanigans. I try to separate that. I try to separate that because I'm on the outside, basically just basically not knowing what's going on in the back. So it's either it's that person's word versus the other person's word, or it's just a one-sided thing, and I don't know. So with that all cleared up, let's talk about anime. Let's talk about Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War trailer number 2 that did come out, and more than anything, it got me back to being hype about it. Got me back to being back at. Got me back to being back. No, it got me back to being excited about watching Bleach over again. Got me back to being a teenager again, and I'm truly excited for it. I'm excited for it because in the trailer, he says the word. He says the word Bankai. And I was just like instantly so thrilled and hype about it. So thrilled and hype. And October, when is it coming out? I think it's coming out October the 10th. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's coming out on the 10th of next month. So get hype. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, guys. Everybody. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm telling you. It's going to be... Whew. Everybody get ready. And rumor has it it's supposed to be 50 episodes, 50 episodes long, which I'm fine with. This is the closing arc to the entire series, and I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait. I cannot wait until it comes out. I can't wait for the first episode. I'm stoked. I'm there. We are going to be there watching it. It's going to be fun. As far as Ruby Ice Queendom is concerned, I just watched the video. Which is why it reminded me of, which is why I reminded myself of it and why I brought it up in the first place. Is they are coming out with an English dubbed version of Ruby Ice Queendom, an English dubbed version, and I'm like, okay, that's dope. My problem is that I don't particularly like. I like the animation of the show, right? I like it. It's decent, but it's not my cup of tea. You get me? Because I think I'm just so used to how it was originally animated. And no disrespect to those that made Ice Queendom. No disrespect to the artists and those that created Ice Queendom at all. Like, all respect in the world for making it the way that you did, and for telling a different, telling more of a different story than the original, right? That's just, but it's just me. I guess I would say my honest opinion of it is that it's just not. It's not for me to sit and watch. You know, it's not for me to watch that. I prefer to watch the original, and I'm anticipating season 9. I'm still anticipating season 9, which will be coming out next year. So I'm still anticipating that. Ice Queendom, like I said, looks amazing, looks great. Not for me. I'm sorry for those that are fans of it. Sorry, but it ain't my cup of tea. So moving on, video games. Okay, all right. So with video games, there's just I feel like with this discussion it's going to be like a deeper one. I think I'm going to make a separate video about this particular this particular topic with when it comes to video games. The the feeling of video games today being stagnant than what it was in the past. And the reason I'm saying that, not because I'm just an old, like, you old head, you like those video games that's no, it's more like when these games come out, when these game companies come out with certain titles, right? With their titles, and you can see and feel the lack of passion, I should say, lack of passion behind every single one of these games. It's clouds are covering up the sun, so that's why it got a little bit shaded. It feels like majority of these companies lose their passion, or they feel like they're so, that they're so untouchable that they don't have to necessarily try, and they leave it up to the players. And some games, they leave it up to the player to do what the the companies, publishers, what have you, do what the creators of the game were supposed to do, and it just comes off as like a cheap way to do it. And then, like I said, I'm gonna get into more details on that particular subject matter in my next video, in a future video. I shouldn't say next video, in a future video. Okay, so kings and queens and everything in between. We're going to touch on to the Disney Plus Marvel shows that are coming out, right? Because they had the whole what was it, the D3 D23 D23, is that what it's called? I forgot. Forgive me. I forgot. Put it down in the comments below. Forgot. Where it was their expo where they were showing a lot of shows that are coming out next year. A lot of shows, video games, and everything that's coming out next year. When on the subject matter of the shows, right? They showed, according to the people that were there, they showed a lot of extra clips for future shows that are coming out, like a little more for Ironheart. I think they only showed like the title for Ironheart, not so much detail of Ironheart. Like Armor Wars, they didn't show a lot there. And they did not show anything for Daredevil. For the Daredevil show that's coming, because they're going to start production next year. So there was nothing there in that aspect. Fantastic Four was even brought up, and Kevin Feige did not have anything for Fantastic Four at all. He didn't want to even discuss it or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know how you take it. Let's see. Yes. The trailers that we actually got. The Werewolf by Night trailer. Looks like it's going to be a fun special for everyone. And it's like the cheesiness of it, the hulkiness and cheesiness of it is fantastic. So that's going to be a fun little thing. But then we go on to probably my favorite trailer of Marvel. My favorite trailer of the Disney Plus collection that they brought. My favorite, Secret Invasion, is a different. It was just a different type of feel, a different type of what am I trying to think of? Like, how can I describe it? It's a different type of atmosphere. There you go. A different type of atmosphere that a lot of the Marvel movies and Marvel shows didn't really have as much as when it comes to the seriousness of the situation. And I think Secret Invasion is going to be, Secret Invasion is going to be more on the scaling of serious action, serious action packed, the type of TV shows that you would usually watch on other stations. But it'll be good. It'll be so good. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for this, because as much as I do like comic book characters and everything like that, I've never fully read comic books. Don't attack me, please. I've never read the comic books. I know about them. I know about particular issues, particular hero, I know about particular issues of comics. I know about some particular ones that really interest me about either certain characters or certain events. So I'm not completely lost with my knowledge. I know surface level stuff. So anyway, with that, yeah, Secret Invasion. Go watch the trailer. It's up. Marvel has it up. You can probably watch it from other channels too. That's the other React channels. They probably ain't gonna give you, but just know that it it looks good, and I can't wait for it. And then there comes another subject matter that I'm going to do in a future video, where the Little Mermaid has every um, adult crying, every adult for, well, should I say obvious reasons? I can put my finger on it, but I can't fully figure it out. Anyway, kings and queens and everything in between. I want you to know that the next video that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about SmackDown in my next video, and that's going to come Saturday night. Nope, yeah. Saturday night is going to be a video on everything Raw and everything SmackDown. I assure you, you will want to tune in, because I feel like, because Monday night was already another fantastic show. SmackDown, I'm just I mean, it's always going to be on top. Always going to be on top. And I'm going to see what's going on in AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. I am going to, like, this is me making this promise to you, kings and queens and everything in between, that I am going to watch AEW Dynamite on Wednesday night. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to give my personal assessment of it. I'm going to watch the whole thing, because it's kind of hard for me to watch it all the way through. If my favorites aren't on, I ain't going to watch it. But with that said, this has been Dude with a weird Tuesday afternoon video. A weird Tuesday video, right? That, well, could be getting a lot more of these. We could. Or I could pop out with a random video. Who knows? Later on in the week. Let's try and do that. Okay? All right. I want you all to do me a favor. All y'all crown wearers and future crown wearers, to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on those notifications for my next video, and I will be so happy. And I would be happy that you guys are, that every single one of y'all are tuning in, watching my content, watching my videos, and interacting with me in the comment section all the times that y'all have. I thank you and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, peace.